Hold on, George. Again, George.
It finally let me in.
Okay, there we go.
Alright.
Excuse me.
Dang. Okay. Alright, we good to go. They made me fight for that one. Alright, cool.
I just need to see like a markdown like with you, um, like how you just go straight from the monthly. I mean, I'm watching the videos and stuff. I haven't this week because I can stop at 6, but I just want to see the markup of full chart so I can get it in my head in pieces and it's not working for me in pieces.
Yeah, that's why I need everybody to practice those things and put that homework in so it'll work easier for you. You gotta break it down into chunks, and then it'll be easier to digest the full picture.
Okay. If I go, because once I commit the memory or I start working it like that, and I just do it repetitious, then I'm good. Because I know what I'm looking for. It's just a matter of being able to mark them up like you how you got them marked.
Oh yeah, we showed out on this gold trade here because I believe we took this first entry when the week right before you got sick.
Yeah, I think you did. I took a little bit of it, but I didn't take that whole move.
Shit, I told you y'all better let them run, and you ain't
I
doing
know,
nothing.
right?
You ain't doing nothing. So that's a 1 to 24 setup that hit all TPs. That 1 to 11, well, yeah, 1 to 11.53 hit all TPs, and we had another entry up here. As soon as it hit our third TP, that thing pulled back immediately, but it left a double top on the 3 hour that hasn't been retested. So I'll wait to see if we get a little support right here at this area. Then if we get that pullback, I want to sell from there because that risk reward is a lot different. So right here we hit that area. What were we looking for on gold? Let's just take a look at this closest pivot low right here.
On daily.
Yeah. So it looks like price action was real healthy right here. So look like, well, this wasn't pulled. It didn't. This didn't get retested. Okay. So take a look at this low. The rest of these things got hit. So this was a retest of this area here. Once we got this breaking structure, this move retested this area. Really healthy price action. Uh-oh. Right here,
That didn't get
this
retested.
move pulled back to retest this area. But this break right here was not retested as of yet. Now we have this rejection at this 2 hour head and shoulders pattern that I found.
Mm-hmm.
This is gold. Where the oh, 4 hour. Okay, wrong time frame. Oh, it's a double top. Got you. It's a 4 hour double top. I believe that head and shoulders pattern is on something else. Pound JPY. Yeah. Okay. So it's a double top on the 4 hour. And once price retested it and hit our TP3, we got this immediate rejection. So I'm waiting to see if we can get a pullback to that 3 hour double top before price continues its downtrend. And the area that I'm taking a look at, this thing is too far away. It's this area right here. Is that it? I think that was it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it on the 4 hour. Man. So just letting that one move run, that was 1,180 pips. We also let we let pound JPY run.
I know.
So we got out as soon as we hit TP3. You see it reverse. That was 780 pips. On the way up to this area, that's another almost 300, and we're in the sale right now. And what time frame is this? On the 4 hour, it actually just created a double top and rejected. I'm in profit on this position. Now with this position, I'm still looking for the long-term buy, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So this is still my move, okay? But I noticed,
Okay.
this is what I noticed. Right here on the 2 hour, we had this inverse head and shoulders pattern. Right, so I was thinking, I was on goal, but I was thinking about this, all right? So that inverse head and shoulders pattern. I tell you, we wait for that retest to happen before we enter. Price retested it, and in our charting session, I was like, we gotta keep in mind of this high right here. So I put the stop loss right above it. Price came close, but then it dropped. Okay? So now we're in profit on this. Down on the, I believe, what is it, the 1 hour time frame or the 2 hour? Yeah, so right here on the 1 hour time frame, price created this double bottom right here. And go back. Hold on a second. Oh, shit. So price created that double bottom right there on that 1 hour time frame, but it was not retested yet.
Okay.
So I'm selling this back down to my entry just to rebuy it. But that's gonna give me 1 to 8, almost 1 to 9 trade on the way down that I'm in profit on right now. These are the targets, and as soon as this area is retested, I'm taking this for the long. So that's what we got. That's what we got on pound JPY. Okay. Now, pretty much same thing on USD JPY. This was our original entry right here. We hit TP1 and TP2. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah, so we hit TP1 and we hit TP2. And then price hit this level on the, I think it was the 4 hour. Yep, the 4 hour time frame. This area right here that it broke. So I actually bought this thing from the lows to retest structure on the 3 hour time frame. So I pretty much predicted a rising wedge bear flag, this move here. So I'm still in this sell from the highs, but I also got this buy right here. That buy, that was a 1 to 5. This was TP2. That was another 1 to 5. Man, but this trade setup activate this 1 to 10 and this thing break these lows. It's gonna be a glorious day for us on USD JPY. Yeah, we we need to see what's gonna happen right here. Yes, I wanted to. Well, not necessarily wanted. It's showing possibilities of moving up to capture all of the money that's right here in this area. It's a bunch of stop losses right here above this high. So the way it's shaping up is that it could use this entire area as a form of support to capture all of these stop losses right here before it makes this move to the downside. So I'm waiting on that area to get hit to add to this sell. So that'll be one entry, and that'll be another. And when we get up here, I'm closing this buy that I'm in. So the last target on the buy is another entry for the sale that we're in.
Now you have all these posted already?
In the group? No, all of these were done on the live session. So they're all recorded. It's all on YouTube. I believe it's all recorded on Facebook too.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's Sunday.
Yes.
Okay. Look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's see. We get a close like that, it could break this low. We'll see. It still needs to get beneath this. Right there on the 15-minute and the 30-minute. That's right at the 200-day EMA too. It's fighting right in between the 200 EMA and the 50 EMA. And they said we had news today.
Trump's supposed to come on at 12 o'clock. Supposed to be making a live appearance on the news.
I thought it already dropped. Okay. So it's later on tonight. What time is it?
He's coming on in about an hour.
Let's see what happened at 11. So I'm gonna move these positions, these last couple positions on this USD JPY closer in profit. All right, cool. Yeah, so really for the trade setup that I'm looking for, oh yeah, that could definitely turn around. Now, if that move would have closed beneath this low, I would have been more confident in the drop. Now, can the drop still happen? Yes. But I've seen this happen a few times where it'll just stop right there, give you a little double bottom and go in the opposite direction. But either way, I'm still gonna follow the same protocol and just put it a alert right here. We're gonna wait. What time frame is this? The hour? Yeah, it's nothing we can do right now. Euro pound. Okay, beautiful. All right, so euro pound, this thing was playing around. But again, for everybody online, this is why the mindset series is so important. I can show you how to trade, but we have the mental fortitude necessary to stay in the trade when the shit look like this. If I give you a sell and you're watching yourself go in and out of profit, are you going to leave it alone? Are you going to be disciplined to make sure that you only put the right amount in? All of those things will determine what your result is, no matter how well I can teach you. So with this break right here, I'm actually going to add another position to this trade as well. So we got nice profit on euro pound. I didn't even set up my TPs. I'm breaking rules. Practice what you preach. All right. All right, we use this structural level right here is TP2. Okay. So, since we know where structure is right now, the risk rewards on our next trade is going to be a lot better. So what I'm going to do is put another entry right here with a sell limit order. Taking the same TPs. But I got a tighter stop because this area right here already defined itself as resistance. I don't have to guess. When I was looking for the rejection, I didn't quite know where it was. The only thing that I used was this double top right here. I had my entry set. The market pulled back to retest it, and I just used the highs, okay? The only reason I looked at this trade setup for a potential sell was because not only did we reach this major structural level, it was another double top right here on the 4 hour. Uh-oh, why did I delete it? I meant to change the color. So right here at the highs is double top. And once I noticed that, I looked to see if it was retested. Price came close there, but didn't quite make it. So after we got back to this area, I also noticed price was moving up on the price chart, but right here on this oscillator, our RSI, we had price going down. Anytime you see this, this is showing you that you got a potential change in trend. This is called bearish divergence. So I really just used this uptrend and I waited until it was tested again at the highs. And I looked for that pattern and I sold it. So right now we're in profit. Price is definitely creating lower highs. We needed to create a lower low. Normally you'll get a break in this low, and then you'll get that retest. So we'll most likely get a chance to take profit at TP1 before we add another sell on this position, taking it in the opposite direction, okay? So what it's gonna look like is I'm gonna close one of my trades right here because I took 3 positions. I'm most likely gonna buy it back up to my entry, and I'm adding more. But this comfortability that I have with these swings is developed from patience. Like, you gotta not watch to make money, but watch to understand what the market is doing. I guarantee you it's gonna tell you every time. Now, the one thing that you have to keep in mind is that consolidation is a part of the game. And if you only want to be a part of the impulses, you're gonna miss out on good positions where you can have a way better risk reward ratio with your setups. Like, most people will completely stay away from it because they didn't take the time to understand structure, and they'll only enter this setup when you get a break down here. And it's okay, you know, if that's the only thing that you can use and it's working for you, stick with it. I'm just showing you the difference of understanding what's going on structurally versus just sitting back waiting. All right, cool. So we get a break of this level. Stop loss will still have to be above the high. Uh-oh. That's a 1 to 3. It's still not bad. 1 to 3.6. But with this entry right here, understanding where we were able to get in earlier, and we're already up. We're already up 21 pips before you even wait on the actual confirmation for this trade. And I used nothing complex. It's all simple concepts. Understanding pivot highs, and pivot lows. If price retests a pivot high and pulls back to a pivot low, if it does not break beneath it, the chances are you're going to retest the high, if not break above it. The same thing in the other direction, right? So if, let's say, we're going down, gotta understand, if we pull back to an area, retest that high, and price does not break above this level, it's a good chance that it's coming back to this, or it's gonna break beneath it. And just keeping it real simple like that versus getting caught up into all of these fancy strategies, all of these fancy indicators. Just looking at price action itself, studying it, noticing how it responds after it creates consolidation. Start to notice the little subtle things that it'll show you to confirm whether your trend is continuing or whether it's about to change. Let's see. So what? I think that was the 1 hour. Yeah. So cool. Well, if you hit early, I'm gonna go ahead and place this limit order right now on the 1 hour. And give me a 1 to 17. That's a nice setup. All right, so pending order. That stop loss is right above those highs. Yep, rightfully so. All right, cool. Pending. So we got those orders set. Let me just put a alert up here. Nice. Looks like a really ugly double bottom. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So it looked like right there at the lows on the 30-minute, it's an inverse head and shoulders. That's about 50% of that. What was that? That double bottom on the 4 hour? So I still like this entry up here. So one thing, well, the biggest thing about what I'm doing is making the trade basing everything off of where market manipulation could be. So when I see these lows like this, and I see this area right here where we got these relatively equal highs, I know for a fact we got stop losses under here. I'm sorry, above and under. Now, the overall change in trend looks like it's going to be a downtrend. So they'll do stuff like this. Drop beneath, capture the money here. Everybody's like, hooray, the sale is valid. They add into this position. Then it'll come back, take the seller's money too. So it take the buyer's money, then it take the seller's money, then they make the move. So that's how I'm taking the sell right into a buy, with my TP being my exact entry for the trade moving in the opposite direction, because I know how to spot the bullshit. Let's see which way this thing is going. Okay. So it just wicked that. Later. Let's see. Let's see if it's gonna close, or it's gonna do like these other couple candles, just wick, play around, and reject. Because we did speak of the possibility of it wicking down here to hit this area just to retest support. No, it's highly attracted to this area right here. So let's see what goes on. Oh, did you see AUD CAD, Doc? So I called this one as well. So we hit a daily area, so I dropped it in the group, let them know we had a swing trade. Gotta let it run.
Yeah, I remember this one.
Gotta let it run. All right. Right, I remember you was right here, Doc, and that's where you took profit. I said that's a good area because it's gonna pull back to retest this entry, but it's gonna hit all of those targets. What did it do? Bing. It's good that you get to see it for yourself, though. Yeah, so this is the biggest part that I want to show people, especially when you trade on these higher time frames. Everything that we have done is correct so far. Oh, look at this. So right now we need to get out of our own way. What's going on in here? Oh, that is muddy. That's a lot. So it looked like a huge area of consolidation on the daily. Price was definitely in a major downtrend. Let's clean this up. The area got played already. Delete. Okay, so we got, wow, we got a range within range, a world within a world over here.
It's hard to see the pair. Which pair are you on? Still.
This is AED JPY.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to see the pair.
Okay, so what do we see? What's the story? Okay. So we got this weekly low that hasn't been retested. Okay. Had a nice impulsive move on the weekly up to this resistance area. We dropped beneath all of these lows right here to capture all of this money. So that was a liquidity grab. Then it just so happened to form support right at that same level that it broke to rob people. Okay. So now we got more money below and above this daily area. So I say if this thing really wants to go up, what's that, a double bottom over there? No, a triple bottom. If it really wants to go up, it's a good chance that it could break the lows again. Yeah, that's a gap right there too. Did this area touch? Not quite. Oh, it's underneath. Okay. I lost myself for a second. I'm back. So this thing just created a double top on the 3 hour. And it also retested the right shoulder. Now, what did we see on a daily? On the daily, with it making this flag pattern like this, it's a good chance that we could see just a retest of this before testing resistance again. So look like really not the best time to trade this thing. Because even though I like trading these reversal patterns, one thing that we got to remember, they're relative. And what I mean by that is they have more strength when they happen at major structural levels. So within all of this stuff that's going on right now, this is pretty much consolidation within two major structural levels. So seeing a double top here, a double top here, this means something. You can see double tops in here and they just get broken right above. So even right here, for this particular zone, this is a major level. This is still in between price. So right here at the highs, you have a double top, but it's right at the structural level. We don't take reversal patterns that fall in between price like this. they're short-lived. Oh, another example right here. You got one, but it's at your major levels. All right, so we want to see them happen here. If they happen anywhere in between those areas, they are not as strong. All right, so I'm just going to set some alerts on this. I don't even want to trade this until it gets to one of these major levels. Okay, USD JPY pulled deeper into that imbalance. Building more money. Let's see. So this is also a good example of what I was talking about earlier. All right, so the market is creating higher highs, higher lows. This move would have to violate this low in order for this uptrend to be invalid. So we get scared only because we're not really aware of what is actually going on structurally. So even if you have to just use that highlighter tool or a drawing tool to set yourself up sometimes, test that out. Let me see. Oh, boo. So we took a lesson. We got stopped out on CAD JPY just for it to drop again, okay? It's all good. We was too early. We hit all of these TPs here, but we tried to jump back in it when it pulled back here, and we got stopped out. Because I noticed we got a lot of rejections underneath these lows. So I was like, there's a good chance we can see these lows being broken. I didn't expect it to pull all the way back there. That's what got me. So if we get a break in this low, I'll take it. It definitely still has room to fall. Yeah. So we took TP got hit on all of those. So we got a little over 3,000 pips in 2 weeks. Win! Yeah. So that's huge. But yep, we just gotta wait at this point. So I'm waiting on Euro pound to pull back to retest this area right here on the 1 hour. I'm waiting to see Euro JPY pull back so we can add another position. I want to see if this area is going to act as support to let us hit our last target. Then we're going to add to the sell. If we get a break in this area and price drops to retest it, we're going to close all positions on this buy. Add to the sell right here and roll pretty much with the same concept. But I'm just gonna set an alert and wait on this. And we don't want to see a wick drop beneath it. We want to see price close beneath it. Look at that. Told y'all, man. So after seeing this so many times, I stopped doing it. And the thing I'm referring to right now is letting that fear of missing out take advantage of me. I would market trade set up, miss the first entry, prices falling like crazy, and I'm getting pissed that I'm not in the trade, and I start taking trades early, and then shit like this happen. So let's say if we just waited right there for that break in structure, and we enter this trade. Again, it put a huge dent in the risk reward ratio. Or we can just wait. Same trade setup. This thing, you just took an early entry because you let your fear get the best of you, and now right now you're in the negative. So not only do you have to wait until this trade setup turns around, but hopefully you didn't over leverage, because if you did, there's no way you'll be able to let it actually reach this level before you blow your entire account. Let's set another alert right here. 3 hour.
The great resistance box there is that what time frame is that on?
The 3 hour. It's a double top right at the highs.
And that's what the gray box at.
Yeah, that's what I'm entering. So yeah, this will be it for today, you guys. Let me go ahead and shut everything down. Hold on one second, Doc. So I appreciate all of you guys for jumping on with us. Everybody that wants to begin trading, you don't know where to begin, you can head to our website, ProfitTakersEU.com. I'm going to show you how to set up your demo account, your live account, walk you through our trading plan. We also teach you how to leverage those trades set up so you don't put yourself in a bad position. Then when you see me online, you can just hop on and trade live with us for free. Along with that, you get access to the free trial of our Mindset Series, Structured Breaking. You guys will hear me speak on that a lot because this is the biggest gem that we have in our company. It's really nothing I can give you to help you until you can get over the things that hold you back mentally. Along with it, we have our 6-week journal to help you become more intentional with your words. And on Amazon, we have a few books available. 6 Steps to Trading with Consistent Results covers all of the concepts that I use in the charting sessions and in my live trading sessions. We also have a few log books so you can log your trades and your emotional state. This will help you identify where your problem is, and that way you can create a solution for it. We also have merch available, so you guys head to the site and check that out. And if you want to join us, you can get that beginner bundle or upgrade to tier 2. As always, remember you're one trade away from living. Why fight to stay the same?